Hello out there YouTube. What's going on, guys? It is D-Dun here, the most chill COD player, and today I thought I would take a little bit of time and show you guys my armory. As you guys can see on the right hand side, this is my modded account, and I know that some of you guys disagree with that, and that's okay, but that's how I have fun playing this game. I'd recommend it to everyone because it's the only way I really enjoy playing Advanced Warfare, because of skill-based matchmaking. But you know, I have reached 16th prestige, I believe. So in that time, I've gained quite a few weapons. So I thought I would kind of go over my armory with you guys. We're gonna some class setup. So it's pretty much the same on every single one of my classes. Whether it's AR, submachine gun. I run low profile because of support UAVs. I run blind eye because of support sentry guns, and then toughness and scavenger. I use exo stim to get me out of sticky situations, and then for my score streaks I run the UAV with extended time, threat detection, speed, and the system hack with 1 extended time and disable exos. And as you can see, like I said, any one of my classes, it is the same. The only difference is like on the speakeasy, which has an attachment already built into it. It does give me up 1 extra point, so I take off my exo ability and have Flak Jacket in there. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into my weapons. So, starting off here with the BAL, you can see I have pretty much all of them, but I know everyone wants to see the elites. So I do have the Obsidian Steed, which I got at 15th prestige, and the Inferno, which I got in a normal supply drop. The AK-12, unfortunately, I thought I had the Bare Fist. Maybe I accidentally deleted it. I'm not too sure. But the Hair Trigger is probably just as good as an elite. The ARX models, I don't have the Hole Puncher, which I really wish I had. But I do have the Steel Bite, which is pretty good. I would still take the Hole Puncher over it. HBRA3. Oh, here we go. Bare Fist. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't have any elites for the AK-12, unfortunately. IMR, I don't really have much of the IMRs, which is weird because on my main account I have tons of them. And then the MK14, of course, you know, I have a billion of them. Moving on to submachine guns, KF5, I have both the elites on this one. I have the Spanner and the Breakneck. MP11, actually I have the Squeaker and the Goliath. I was trying to get a DNA for the longest time with the Squeaker, but there is just too much recoil, very inconsistent, and you can't run advanced rifling on it because you pretty much have to run extended mags and you have to run grip. So I have been using the Goliath, but it's really not as good as I thought it was. Moving on to the ASM-1, as you guys know, I do have the Speakeasy, which is very, very good, but honestly the competence, I think in most situations, is probably better than the Speakeasy. So I actually tend to run that more than the Speakeasy, to be honest. Eventually, if I get the Strider, that gun I'm pretty sure is amazing, so I can't wait to get my hands on that if I ever do. Moving on to the SN6, I have the money, but honestly, I think honestly the where is it at? The Cycled with the extra fire rate or the Hammer with 1 extra damage, either one of those are really, really good. So I'd recommend either one of those over the money, to be honest with you. The SAC-3s, I don't have any elites, and I don't really use them too often, but I tend to lean more towards the Fire and Brimstone. And then the AMR-9, I have both the elites, the Dynamo and the Pro Pipe. Unfortunately, even after the buff, at least the Dynamo did not receive the burst delay buff for whatever reason, so I tend to stick to just the base variant. On the sniper rifles, I do have the Tech Driver, which is an elite. It's alright, I guess. You're still using a Link, so it's not that great. The Moors, I actually had the Silver Bullet, but it kind of sucks because any bolt action that reduces your fire rate is no good in my opinion. So I tend to stick to the Quick Bolt. NA-45, I don't even know because I've never used this gun. And the Atlas, I do have one elite, the Snapper. Shotguns, I do have an elite shotgun, the Sledgehammer. And then I actually got the Light Trigger and the Roundhouse in 1 supply drop. I think the Roundhouse is probably better than the Sledgehammer, unless you only want to hip fire, in which case the Sledgehammer is better. I do have some S12s. I did have the Elite. I deleted it because I've gone through many stages of deleting and updating my armory and stuff to get through my prestiges. And then of course the Bulldog. I don't have any elites, but I have pretty much every other one that you could want. Onto the heavy weapons, we have the EM1, which is actually pretty good. I would recommend out of all of these, the Last Laugh. The extra accuracy helps a lot, and even though it says that there is a reduction of fire rate, you actually don't reduce any rate of fire. So the Pyotech, which is actually a surprisingly good gun, it's just the iron sights are so crappy, so I never use it. But the Methodic is actually really good because you don't have to run a grip. XMGs, I have some decent variants, but I never use it. EPM3, once again, just a poopy gun, so I never use it. And the Ameli, I do have the Whalehorn spacer. The Subverter is really good. All those are really good, and the specials, I guess I have an elite heavy shield and an elite MDL. So but that's pretty much it. If you guys are really curious as to what the stats are, which I'm sure you guys are, let me go here. This is a .32 KD account, and 138 score per minute. I know that you guys are probably going to dog on me for that, but honestly, it's pretty much standard matchmaking for any game. My KD is a little bit higher if you look at my weapons that I use. You know, when you look at my guns here, you know, I have a 4.8. So, you know, but I've maintained pretty close to a 3 KD, if not a 3 KD, throughout most of the Call of Duties that I've played. So it is a little bit extrapolated because of, you know, the skill-based matchmaking and using a modded account. But, you know, for the most part, you know, the good guns do shine here. Actually, surprisingly, the HBR A3 is my highest KD gun. And until I got the Obsidian Steed, I actually had more kills with the Moores sniper rifle than I did with the BAL. I just felt like until you get the Inferno or the Obsidian Steed, that really the BAL is really overrated in my opinion. I think you'd be much better off with the AK-12. But moving on down here, I have quite a few kills with quite a few weapons. You know, all the way, you know, 1,000 on the MP11, the Moores, the ARX, KF5, all these guns I have at least 1,000 kills with. And you know, moving down, there's quite a few guns I don't have very many kills with, but I've used pretty much all the guns to some extent, just some more than others. And I'm pretty sure that's gonna wrap it up here, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. I guess let's see if I can find it. Here we go. We can look at my medals here. The one that probably you guys are going to be most interested in is going to be my Unstoppables and my Vicious medals. So I have 81 Vicious medals on this account. I have run assault a few times, but not too much. So I would say if you take away like 10 or so of those, I've had this account for, I'd say about 2 months or so. So chalk that up to about 75, 70-ish DNA bombs and 467 Unstoppables. As you guys have seen on my channel, I tend to like to go for gun streaks more than doubles, so that's the reason why I have so many Unstoppable medals as opposed to Vicious medals. And then as you can see here, you know, the Bird of Prey, what is that, the Warbird, super good. But most of all, I tend to run the System Hack and the UAV. So and I pretty much only play Domination. So if you see here, I have 495 wins, so a 3.9 win-loss ratio under my belt whenever I play Domination. Here we go, score streak. So pretty much only run the UAV and the System Hack, and when I run Assault, I also add the Bombing Run, the Support Drone, and the Warbird. So anyway, that's all I really have for you guys today. I hope you guys did enjoy it. Ooh, one more thing before I go, I wanted to show you guys here my custom people, I guess you could say. So this one is the one I rock the most. I have the Backdraft EXO, and then I black them out with the rest of it. I think that looks pretty good. I'm also working on the whiteout one, which hopefully will pop up soon. I'm working on that. That doesn't look too bad. I just feel like I need the whiteout pants and maybe a whiteout mask. And then I also got the psychedelic one, which I also like to run, you know, with a blacked out outfit behind it. And then this one, I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, this is all my Atlas Tier 1 things put together. So I have some pretty good looking dudes, you know, no homo. I have some really good guns, and that's also my stats in case you guys were curious, as well as my created class. So once again, low profile, blind eye, toughness, scavenger, stim, and then UAV and system hack. So, you know, hopefully you guys really enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of I'm pretty sure it was kind of short. We'll take a look here, but either way, that's all I have for you guys today. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. If you hated it, then dislike it. Check out all links below in the description, and I will see you guys in the next